I think we can all agree that AI is probably the hottest tech on the market right now, and I'm super interested in its ability to create video content. There are so many options out there that you're really spoiled for choice, but today I'm going to focus on Pictory and InVideo. Also, if you haven't signed up for InVideo AI yet, use the link down below and try it out for free. First up, let's talk about the user experience. The whole point of generative AI is to create a smooth, seamless experience for everyone involved. And if you ask me, InVideo AI is miles ahead of its competition, because all it takes to generate a video is a short prompt. There's also prompt engineering to consider, of course, but it really won't take too much of your time. You can have a high quality video in mere minutes, which is a far cry from the days of work you'd have to put in non-AI media. All right. How does Pictory stack up? Well, I can't say it's as easy to use as InVideo. For starters, you can't just input a prompt and call it a day. Instead, you'll have to write comprehensive scripts detailing what you want, and there's still some room for error despite all that. It takes a bit of work to figure out how to get the best results from Pictory, and you might notice the videos coming out looking a bit strange. However, Pictory has a great user interface. It's clean, efficient, it doesn't take much time to figure out. So there's a lot to love about this tool. After all, you're not just gonna use it to generate videos, right? You'll also use it to edit other videos, and having all of your features and options in an easily accessible location can be a big help on that front. Then again, when it comes to generating video, you might want to skip Pictory if you're short on time. Each video can take upwards of an hour to generate because you have to keep making tweaks to the final product. As a result, Pictory doesn't really cut down on time consumptions as much as AI tools should. Circling back to InVideo, the video creation process doesn't take too much time, but as you'll soon realize, the features can be really complex. That's a good thing, of course. You want to have as much control over the finished product as possible, but that also means investing some time into a learning curve. The interface isn't quite as simple as Pictory's, which again, is a byproduct of the more comprehensive user experience that InVideo provides. With all that considered, I'm giving InVideo AI a 4.5 out of 5 for its phenomenal user experience, and Pictory gets a 3.5 out of 5. I wouldn't say that Pictory's user experience is a deal breaker, but it might not measure up to what you'd get from InVideo. Okay, how about we discuss their pricing next? This is a little complicated, so strap in while I break it all down. Let's focus on InVideo AI to start with. I was really happy to learn that InVideo offers a free plan. This is extremely important for accessibility because not everyone has the spare cash for pricey plans, and they should still be able to access at least a few basic features for them to get started. Apart from that, there's the business plan, which costs $30 a month, and the unlimited plan for $60 a month. Now, if that sounds a tad expensive to you, you should know that there's a 50% discount if you pay for the whole year. So if this is something you expect to use long term, you should definitely consider the annual payments plan. As for Pictory, the pricing tiers are comparable more or less. They don't have a free plan, which tells me that they're not looking to cater to newbie content creators. But you can still try out their paid plans with a free trial. These plans start with a starter package, which is $25 a month or $19 a month if you pay annually. There are also professionals and team plans, which cost $49 and $119 a month respectively, and you can get 17% off with annual payments. The teams plan is pretty interesting because it allows you to collaborate with other editors and creators, and it can be particularly useful if you own a content production company or something like that. But by and large, Pictory is clearly the more expensive choice. Not only is each individual plan more expensive, but the discount for annual is just 17%. InVideo gives you half off, so Pictory really isn't measuring up in this area either. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 for pricing tiers, with the lack of a free plan and the higher price points working against it. InVideo AI gets another 4.5 out of 5. That brings the totals to 6.5 for Pictory and 9 for InVideo, but we still haven't talked about a really important area. What are their features like? Features can change depending on the pricing tier you go for. With InVideo's free plan, for example, I got access to thousands of video templates that really streamline my creative process. They provide a spark from which you can create an amazing piece of content that can satisfy your audience. Although I should probably mention there's a watermark in each template that gets removed. if you go for the paid tier. Also get an incredible AI script generator, which once again helps you save some time for other concerns. And once you get that script, you can use a text-to-speech tool to generate voiceovers for your videos. Honestly, I was seriously impressed by just how comprehensive the free package was. The fact that it offers team collaborations options too only sweetens the pot even more. However, the business package brings way more features to the table. The watermark removal is probably one of the best aspects of this tier, but it's also just the tip of the iceberg. You also get up to 60 high-quality video exports per month, which is more than enough to cover a regular posting schedule per professional creator. And if that's not quite enough for you, the premium pricing tier offers unlimited video exports. Now things work a little differently in Pictory's corner of the world. While InVideo is an absolute juggernaut in terms of features, Pictory excels as a simple tool for less in-depth videos. To put it another way, if you want to make some explainer videos, InVideo is your best bet, because it offers precise editing capabilities as well as a massive media library that allows you to add a bit of variety to your content. In all fairness, Pictory does have a solid media library too, and it offers an impressive 60 AI voices for your text-to-speech needs. That's one area where it manages to surpass InVideo, but it's not enough to make up for its shortcomings in comparison. InVideo lets you incorporate snazzy transitions, informative overlays, and even add music to your videos with the push of a button. Again, the learning curve might seem a little steep, but if you're trying to make content for a living, you probably already know how much work is required. There are also things like deployments to consider. With InVideo, you get a mobile app with the paid tiers, but you'll have to settle for the browser experience with Pictory. It's kind of important to be able to use tools like this on your phone or tablet, so props to InVideo for keeping that in mind. As far as the features are concerned, I have to give InVideo a 4 out of 5, bringing its total to 13 out of 15, but Pictory gets another 3.5 out of 5 for a total of 10 out of 15. So there you have it. InVideo came out on top, and it's easy to see why. Given all of the incredible features I got to experience, it still shocks me just how affordable InVideo is. That just goes to show how much they care about their users. Their company isn't just trying to make a quick buck, they want to give you the best experience possible, and with their formidable media library and video generation capabilities at your disposal, you can become a king of content in no time. That's why InVideo deserves its final score of 13 out of 15. That's not to say that Pictory is all bad though. A 10 out of 15 sure sounds a little subpar, but remember, it was going up against an absolute beast of a tool like InVideo. It just wasn't a fair fight from the get-go. So it's no wonder that Pictory got outmatched. It's better for editing and generating short snippets for your social media accounts rather than being the one-stop shop content solution that InVideo acts as. Use it accordingly and you might just get decent results. But if you want to up your content game, InVideo is just the way to go. Also, if you haven't signed up for InVideo AI yet, you can use the link down below to try it for free. So what do you think? Will you try either of these AI video generators anytime soon? I'd love to hear your thoughts. That's all for now. See you in the next one.